So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So we're back today and we're going to discuss a couple of PES 2019 updates for you, licensing wise, because yesterday Konami came out with a new team, a French side. You guys have probably heard of them. It is AS Monaco. So yeah, they've officially been partnered up, licensed in the game. What does this mean? Well, first of all, every member of the squad will have their playing style and accurate stats. All kits will also be faithfully integrated into the game. As part of the agreement, the publisher will produce a dedicated cover featuring stars from the top flight club. So far, we have Radamel Falcao as the starman on the front with Coutinho, and based at the iconic Stade Louis II. Monaco is one of French football's most successful clubs, winning 8 league titles, 6 domestic cups, and a regular participant in European competition. So yes, it does mean we will get the iconic stadium in the game. If you're not sure what it looks like, here it is. It does hold 18,500. Built in the early 1980s, opened in 1939, and there it is for you in all its glory. A small stadium, 18.5. I mean, you're going to pack that out weekly if you're one of the top sides in the French league. So yeah, it's nice to have that. The only thing there being the fact that I think only Monaco can play in that stadium. Which, it's kind of annoying because, you've got all these stadiums you're going to add through licensed teams, but you can't use them with other clubs. So if only one team can use one stadium because it's specific to them, yeah, it's a bit annoying, but you can play an exhibition, I guess. So here they're just talking about how it's a wide-ranging agreement with Monaco, which will see this illustrious club working closely with Konami across a number of avenues. And then it just talks about Radamel Falcao becoming a local ambassador. For the life of me, I still don't know what that means. It just means you get more coverage. I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, let's have a look at the trailer real quick. So this is what came out. Just showed some gameplay snippets, the players, the faces, Falcao scoring a scissor kick himself. And yeah, it's your traditional sort of trailer that they've shown in numerous different ways. Short and sweet, and gets to the point. Nice little volley, bit of a celebration. And then there it is. Global Football Video Game Partner. And then it just spans through pre-order editions if you want to pre-order. We've got the Legend, the Beckham, the Standard. There's plenty to choose from. Alright, so now let's have a look. Here is Falcao himself. I mean, he's recreated well. There's no question about that. Looks good. Good detail. No problem. Problem is, now I've got rid of my layers. I need my layers. If I don't have my layers, what am I going to do? Alright, second one. Here we go. This is the cover itself. Falcao and Coutinho on the box art. Now, I believe this is region specific or country specific. If you don't live in France, you're probably not going to be able to get this box art. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It would be nice if they did different ones for different regions. If you're Liverpool, obviously licensed in England, stick one of those in there. They do have an Inter one right here. So if you're a big Inter Milan fan, you can certainly pick up the cover there. Just a pretty standard stripes and the logo, so there's no ambassador, so to speak, for Inter. Now, having a look at this is Ligue 1. Every single team is licensed. We do have the full license in PES 2019. And it may not be important for some, but as I've said many times, the more licenses we have, the more teams we're going to get, the more players we're going to have, the bigger database there's going to be, and it just adds a little bit of depth to Master League, and also it means we have the kits, we have the proper names, we don't have to go in there and mess around when it comes to sort of the option files. Another thing real quick I wanted to talk about is there is a couple of events coming up. One in Glasgow on the 2nd of August at 3:30 PM. And it says it's going to be live on YouTube. Now, I would expect, seeing as the Scottish Premier League is licensed this year, them to show something. I will be very surprised if they don't have a stadium from Scotland in the game. I'm not saying they will, but I would expect them to do something. Show the Scottish teams. If you're going to go to Glasgow and show the game, you know, they're not going to want to play with Barcelona or, you know, those types of teams as much as they're good. They want to play with the Scottish teams and show them. And it would be nice to have some lower Scottish teams in there, Celtic and Rangers and all those. So, yeah, we'll see. Are Rangers even in the SPL anymore? I don't know. My Scottish knowledge is all over the shop. Okay, yes, they are. They are in the SPL, so that's nice. They also have another one here. They are going to the Veltins Arena in Germany, obviously Schalke's stadium, Wednesday the 25th of July at 3:30, so that's next week. Will they show off something else? Will there be a surprise Bundesliga side? Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. There is still 2 leagues they haven't officially announced, so we're kind of waiting for them to do that. Okay, so if we now look at the authentic leagues that are in the game, let's add these all up, okay? So we have the Russian Premier League, we've got the Argentinian, the Danish, the Portuguese league is there, the Belgium, the Scottish, the Swiss. So we've got 7 officially licensed leagues. Include in that Ligue 1, so we've got the French league, right? So that's 8 licensed leagues this year. Serie A, we're still waiting to see what exactly happens there. They're not going to have the official license, but they've had, you know, many times where they've got a lot of the teams. I mean, Juventus wasn't licensed last year. Obviously, it will be big for them this year because Ronaldo's gone there, but I don't think that's going to happen. They do have Schalke included. They've got Barcelona. They've got Liverpool, Monaco now, I believe Inter Milan as well. So those are sort of the partnership sort of sides. We know the Premier League is going to be Liverpool. Not sure about the other team, if there will be one. Was it Arsenal last year? And then the other leagues, yeah, La Liga, right now it's just Barca. It's up in the air. But officially, we have 8 licensed leagues. These 7 plus the French league is currently what we have. No, they're not the biggest leagues in the world, but they can't compete with the EA that way. The more leagues they have, the better, though, and you know the option files will sort out the Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, the main ones, the Bundesliga as well down the road. So that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts, and yeah, we'll be back shortly to discuss some more information. And there'll be more gameplay to come as well with them playing it in Germany and obviously Scotland over the next couple of weeks. But until next time, subscribe for more. Stay tuned here for the latest PES news. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Take care.